If you're anything like me, you're probably never far from your phone. The question is, how does that make you feel? There's no doubt technology has transformed our lives, but to what extent that's a good thing is up for debate, with many of us feeling trapped between seeing our devices as essential tools we rely on and addictive distractions we're desperate to put down. Either way, love or hate technology, it isn't going anywhere soon. So while limiting our screen time isn't a bad idea, maybe the way out lies not in using our devices less, but rather using them better. And this could start with changing how we think about them, not as things, but, weird as it might sound, as parts of ourselves. Now, okay, that sounds like the premise for a dystopian movie about brain implants. But hear me out, because far from a radical new idea, this might be something you've been doing for a long time. In the 1990s, philosophers Andy Clark and David Chalmers argued that any object we regularly use to help us think or remember can be seen not just as a tool, but as part of what they called our extended mind. This began at least 5,000 years ago, when the ancient Sumerians realized it was easier to remember who owned how many goats and calculate taxes if they scratched it on a clay tablet. Since then, our minds have been extended by everything from abacus, quill, and parchment to pocket calculator and filofax up to today's phones and tablets. Of course, our tablets do a few things the clay ones couldn't. Calculate taxes instantly on a spreadsheet, updated anytime, anywhere via the cloud. Store millions of photos, billions of words. Show us articles, videos, podcasts on every topic imaginable. If modern technology is part of our extended minds, then our minds have been extended almost infinitely. So, have we been transformed into digital demigods? No. Instead, tips for reducing screen time and overcoming device addiction are now nearly as common as the devices themselves. Technology has supercharged our access to knowledge and our power to think and remember. But what it hasn't given us is a way to handle this incredible upgrade, which can make engaging with the modern world overwhelming. So how can thinking of technology as part of ourselves help with this overload? One potential answer lies in the increasingly popular field of personal knowledge management, which aims to find ways to handle the torrent of information we're faced with every day, hold on to the most important parts, and use them effectively. There's a variety of systems for doing this, such as Tiago Forte's Building a Second Brain or the German-engineered Zettelkasten method, but they all share some common elements, falling roughly into 3 steps: collecting, connecting, creating. Step 1 is simple. Collect notes. Lots of notes. That doesn't sound especially revolutionary, but consider how little of everything you experience you actually hang on to. How many books, podcasts, and conversations go in one ear and out the other? By making more notes, you can treat your extensive digital storage as your extended memory, stocking it up with a personalized library of quotations, thoughts, photos, audio clips, whatever grabs your attention, filing it away until it comes in handy. Okay, great start. But simply filling the cloud with notes won't help you process your knowledge and could even make finding what you need when you need it harder. That's why step 2 is connecting those notes. Thoughts in our minds don't exist in isolation. They're held in webs of associations. And this effect can be recreated in your extended mind by using a note-taking app. These range from basic freebies like Google Keep to specialist tools like Obsidian and Roam Research. And while they have different ways of building connections, simple labels, wiki-style hyperlinks, mind mapping diagrams, they all lay the same foundation, essential for step 3, creating. As Steve Jobs once said, creativity is just connecting things. What we call original ideas often come when old ones are brought together in new ways, and a note-taking app provides a space for this to happen, where existing materials can rub up against each other and give out sparks of inspiration. Whether you're writing a college paper, running a work project, or learning a new hobby, having a well-stocked, digitally extended mind can enhance our most distinctively human trait, our imagination. With the rise of AI on everyone's minds, this might make us feel a bit uneasy. But the point here isn't to outsource our creativity or surrender our humanity to machines, it's to get more out of the tools we already have at our fingertips. Acknowledging how important these devices have become to us, or thinking of them as part of ourselves, might be uncomfortable, but it's likely to give us more control over the role they play in our lives than just denying the problem or going cold turkey. Which means that ultimately, personal knowledge management isn't just about managing knowledge. It's about making life more manageable.